Hello everyone, I am Pavitra Devi working as Assistant Professor in Department of Computer Science, Artificial Intelligence and Data Science in Dr. S.N.S. Rajachmi College of Arts and Science. Now I am going to take the class about inter-process communication. First one, what is inter-process communication? Inter-process communication is nothing but for exchanging the data between multiple threads in one or more process or program. The process may running on a single or multiple computers connected by a network. Full form of IPC is inter-process communication. It is list of the programming interface which allow a programmer to coordinating activities among various program and process which can run concurrently in operating system. This allows the specific program to handle many user requests at same time. Inter-process communication is the mechanism provided by the operating system that allow the process to communicate with each other. This communication would involve a process letting another process know that some event has occurred or transferring the data from one process to another process. Next one, synchronizing in interprocess communication. Synchronization is necessary part of interprocess communication. It is either provided by the interprocess communication control mechanism or handled by the communicating process. Some of the methods to provide the synchronization are as follows. First one is semaphore. Semaphore is a variable that controls to access the common resource by multiple processes. The two types of the semaphore are binary semaphore and counting semaphore. Next one, mutual exclusion. Mutual exclusion requires that only one process thread can enter into the critical section at that time. This is useful for the synchronization and also prevent race conditions. Next one, barrier. Barrier does not allow individual process to proceed until the process reach it. Many parallel language and collecting routines impose the barriers. Next one, pin logs. Pin log is nothing but this type of log. This is the type of log. This process trying to acquire this log waiting in a loop while checking the log is available or not. This is known as busy waiting because of the process is not doing any useful operations even though it is active. Next one, approaches to inter-process communication. Different approaches to implement the inter-process communication as follows. First one is pipe. Pipe is a data channel that is unidirectional. Two pipes can be used to create two-way communication channel between the standard unit input-output methods. Pipes are used in all POSIX system as well as Windows operating system. Next one, socket. Socket is the endpoint of the sending and receiving data in a network. This is true for the data sent between processes on the same computer or data sent between the different computer on the same network. Most of the operating system use the socket for the inter-process communication. Next one, file. File is nothing but data recorded that may be stored on the disk or acquired on demand by the file server. Multiple processes can access the file as required. All the operating system use files for the data storage. Next one, signal. Signal is nothing but are useful for intercommunication process in limited way. There are some messages that are sent from one process to another process. Normally signals are not used to transfer the data but used for the remote commands between the process. Next one, shared memory. Shared memory is the memory that can be simultaneously accessed by the multiple processes. This is done so that the process can communicate with each other. All POSIX system as well as Windows operating system use shared memory. Next one, message queue. Multiple processes can read and write data to the message queue without being connected to each other. Messages are sorted in queue until the recipient retrieves them. Messages queue are quite useful for the inter-process communication and are used by most operating systems. Next one, IPC system, inter-process communication system having three ways, one for POSIX, Mac and Windows XP. POSIX use the shared memory method, Mac used for the message passing and Windows XP use the message passing use local procedure call. Next one, advantages of IPC. Enable the process to communicate with each other and shared resources leading to increased efficiency and flexibility. Faculties coordinate between the multiple processes leading to better overall the system performance. Allow for the creation of distributed system that can span multiple computers or networks. Can be used to implement various synchronization and communication protocols such as semaphore, pipes and sockets. Next one, disadvantages of IPC inter-process communication. Increases system complexity, making it harder to design, implement, and debug. Can introduce security vulnerability as may be able to access or modify data being to other process. Require careful management system resources such as memory and CPU time to ensure that the inter-process communication operations do not degrade overall system performance. Can lead to data inconsistency if multiple processes try to access or modify the same data at the same time. Overall, the advantages of the IPC overweight the disadvantages as it necessary mechanism for the modern operating system and enable the process to work together and share resources in flexible and efficient manner. However, care must be taken, design and implement inter-process communication system carefully in order to avoid potentially security, vulnerability and performance issues. Thank you.